Meteora generated almost more than $100 million in fees only in Q1 2026. Last month I was using Meteora only for pools most stable tokens like Solana, like CBBTC, like Hype, like Seeker, Jupiter, Met. But last 2 weeks I also decided to add memes to my portfolio for small percent, not too big, but I've already got some experience which I want to tell today to you how most safely and with lower risks you can work with LPs on memes. And today we are breaking down the top 7 newbies mistakes on memes on Meteora. Let's get into it. Mistake number 7 is blind copy-paste of LPs of other users. For example, it's good idea to follow someone who is posting which tokens he is working on memes on Meteora. But before you will start opening your position, you have to make your own research. I also followed some people who is more actively and have more experience than me. I followed them, I'm discussing with them, I'm taking information from them. But you have to make your own research before you open your position, because you don't know how this user working in different situations. You don't know when he open position. You don't know when he close position. You also don't know other details. So the main rule before you start to working, you have to create your own strategy. Mistake number 6. Working with tokens below 250k FDV. Personally, me made mistake with tried to work with token who has FDV less than I just indicated. Currently this token AEB, we are checking it for example, has only 100k market cap, and I decided to check it and open position here. But when the price decreased twicely, market cap was already 50k, and it will be more risky for me, so I decided to force quit this position. So mostly don't join LPs for small cap tokens, because otherwise you are increasing your risks. Mistake number 5. Using spot strategy instead of bid ask. When you are working with memes, it has too much volatility, and you can understand that token can drop down almost to 50, 70 and also 90% down. So for this, better to open bid ask strategies, because in bid ask strategy your main liquidity are indicated in the end of your range. That's why it's better for you, because even in this situation, if the price not even come to your final bids, you will receive any fees. But if you work with spot strategy, you taking new risks that price not even return to first bid which you opened your range. So for example, with asteroid we had price which was mostly 3x from current price, and if you open the position with spot, so the price maybe never, we don't know future, but it can never return to your position. So for memes, use only bid ask strategy. Mistake number 4. Greedy close ranges. Same as previous mistake, when you are working with memes, your range has to be at least 50% on my mind. You can work with less ranges, but it will be more risky. Why? Because memes are too volatile. You can check with token last man, it dropped almost 10x from the top. Of course, not possible to predict this loss, this dip, but anyway, you have to work with big ranges. Big ranges, for me, if token is already some days trading, you can work with 50% down bid-ask. But if token is new, I'm advising to open with 80 or even 90% down from current price with same bid-ask strategy. Mistake number 3. Left LP active while you are sleeping or are you away. When you are working with LPs on memes, you have to be always active and always managing your position. I not mean every minute, but at least every 15 or at least every 30 minutes, you have to check your position. Because you don't know how fast the token can drop or how fast token can rise. For this, somebody creating their own Telegram bots or other bots which are open and closing positions instead of you. But if you are working same as me with only your hands, just keep your position always with your own eyes. Never forget about it, and if you don't have time, for example, you need to do something else and you don't have possibility to check it, just close it, and when you will start next time with LPs, just open new one. It will be more safer for you. Mistake number 2. Open positions after plus 200 or 300% candles. What I mean? For example, you found new token which is interested for you to open LP on it. And you have to check and you make your own research as we discussed below in first mistake. And personally me, when I found same token last man which we are talking about in previous mistake, when I saw it, I already checked that it grow too much and I didn't decide to open the positions on top. So if you can see, I missed this candle, I missed also this drop down, I opened saved position here on this dip, and after it, when we saw new candle, I just was skipping here, and then we saw big dump here. Of course, this token is maybe not normal, it's like some maybe scam token or something like this, but anyway, you have to always check the price and don't open positions on top, or maybe only some very short-term positions like for 5 minutes, but you're risking. If you want to work with less risky and more stable strategies, better wait. Don't open the position when token is on top, when it will drop a bit more, and then you can open your LP on, or even you can open LP, just create position and wait when the price will come to your range. No problem for you if the price never come to your range, because you just close position and lost a couple cents in SOL. And finally, mistake number 1 is wrong sum for each LP and overstatement of your risks. Yesterday I was discussing with him, and he told me that need to turn off and stable your emotions. And I decided that it is the main mistake which newbies have in LPs on memes on Meteora. Why? Because if you open position for sum which you are not ready to lose, of course we don't want to lose any sum, but anyway, if you open the position for sum which is really important for you, and you can't even see any red PNL on this position, so you have to change your strategy and you have decreased the sum for what you are open your positions. For example, personally me, I'm opening positions only for half SOL, so around $40, nothing more, because even if I lose $40, it won't be big hit for me. I'm only learning in this, and I also advising you to, before starting making these LPs, just understand your risk management, just understand how much you are ready to send to this, and only then starting to work. Only this way. Memes are too risky. Of course, it was before, it is now, and it will be future. But if you are working with this, with good risk management, with good strategy, you can earn some fees and some money on this. I'm only starting in this direction. Thank you for all people who are replying me, who are telling me their mind on my mistakes. I really appreciate it. And personally, my main advice for you, if you want to start farming liquidity on memes, just understand what strategy you will follow. Strategy just open and then I will decide, not working. You need to create your own strategy, not copy from anyone else, not copy mine, not copy anyone else. Just create your own strategy and work directly on it. Because the main target is not to lose the money. You can earn money, you can just earn nothing, but the main target is not to lose.